So here we have the Land Rover Discovery on a 68 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. From the outside though, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot space for the vehicle first of all. As you can see, the tailgate on this car will open electronically. As we approach the back of the car, you'll also see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, which can be increased by folding down any or all of those rear seats, which is done with the buttons just here, amongst many other things. So you can fold down your seats with these buttons. Down the bottom here, if we give this button a push, you'll also see that this car has a tow bar that's retractable. And of course you can release this out or put it back at a push of a button, as you can see. Back to the buttons just inside the tailgate here. If we give these two a pull, the next thing that you'll see that will happen is these two rear seats will fold up from the boot floor. This of course gives you 7 seats in total. Those same 2 buttons can be used to fold these down when you don't need them anymore, and the headrests will fold up as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in, and as I mentioned, we'll run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle though, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, first of all, we have the speedometer, the fuel gauge, a digital readout for the speedometer, and over on the right-hand side, the rev counter. It will show you what gear we're in over there. It's an automatic, so we, of course, are in park at the moment. In the centre at the bottom, you can see the total miles of the car. They are 58,445. You can change information displayed in this section using buttons on the steering wheel for various different types of menus, as you can see, all of which are accessed with these buttons just here. We have our phone and stereo controls, cruise control and speed limiter, the minus and plus pedal, so that you can change up and down a gear manually with this automatic gearbox. And then over into the center, the main screen for the car. So from here, you can go to your home screen. You can access your satellite navigation, which is a nice, clear, wide color display, as you can see. And then we've got our media. So from here, you can access your radio. This car's got DAB, AM and FM radio. You can also listen to your own music via Bluetooth audio, for example, once you paired your phone up. And depending on the phone you have, we've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto available. If we pop the vehicle into reverse, you can see the full color reversing camera, making it, of course, very easy to park this car. Below that, we then have the dual zone climate control. We can adjust the passenger and the driver temperature. We can increase and decrease the fan speed. We can determine what direction we'd like the air distributed in, and when we're happy with those settings, that's your air conditioning off. Back on again, or you can hit auto here and here, and the car will take full control for you to maintain the temperature you've asked for. Any manual adjustment will override that straight away. If we press the seat button, we then have control of our heated driver's seat, which also has cooling as well. So 3 different cooling settings, 3 different heat settings, or you can turn them off, and that's the same for both driver and passenger. Below that section, we have some storage, a 12-volt charging socket, the gears for the car, so reverse, neutral drive, and sport, and of course all the way back to park. And then we have all of our various off-road settings for the vehicle, as well as 2 cup holders, as you can see. Last thing I wanted to mention are the panoramic sunroofs. So there's 2 sunroofs, essentially giving you this kind of panoramic view. So we have a sunroof at the back, one at the front as well. And you can see there, you can close the sunblind over for both of those. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at 7daysonly.co.uk. We'd love to hear from you soon.